Hi, everybody.
Hi.
We're out here in Tempe, Arizona.
Yep.
Right now, the screening is for LaVoy Dead Man Talking. Episode 1 is going on. We just wanted to give you all an update about our travels and where we're headed and any other updates. So, Jeanette, you have something coming up right after this tour.
Right after this, I get to go home, and we're going to do the cowboy experience. And so I'm going to be on a horse in snow and rain. But I can do it.
In mud.
In mud. It's total mud. I'm not even sure I'm going to get a semi in there to haul my calves out, but maybe we'll have to wait a week for the sun to dry it out. But we're excited because I got to talk to Julianne tonight. She's coming, and her friend Danielle, and John, and a couple others, and I'm really excited about everybody coming and spending some time with me to help do the work, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, and so we're headed after we're done with the cowboy experience and rounding up all your cows. Where are we headed off to?
Well, after all of that, we're headed to Virginia. Well, actually, Texas first. Good old Texas, yay!
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
And Alan and Jill and all those great folks down there, and then we're headed to Virginia, the East Coast.
We're going to the East Coast, and make sure you guys keep us in your prayers and thoughts. We're going to have an opportunity to meet with some, hopefully, some congressmen out there in Washington D.C. To discuss the whole concept of label lynching and weaponizing labels in order to target people's political beliefs.
Yep.
And then we're off to the Northeast. I think Delaware and New Jersey and Pennsylvania. So
hopefully maybe we could hook up with Angelique again. That'd be great to see Angelique and part 2 with them. That'd be wonderful.
You know what? And we'll make sure we can do a Facebook Live with her. You know, we're just going to make that happen.
We'll
meet up with Angelique.
I hope Angelique, if you're listening, we're coming. We want to see you again. And
yeah, you guys check out Angelique's page. Her husband died in the back of a police car in Queens, New York, and she's trying to bring awareness to her husband's death. It's Andrew's Law, is that right?
Yes, Andrew's Law.
Andrew's Law. And so, anyway, we'll keep you up to speed on that. And then, as far as the screenings are going, we've shown the film now to over 2,700 people. We've been to 14 states.
Over 92 times.
92. Yeah. Tonight is our 93rd screening of episode 1. We've already started episode 2 and 3. And so if you guys are wanting us to come back, make sure you reach out to us, let us know.
Yeah, we're booked until September, so get on the calendar.
Can you believe that?
I can't even believe it. I can't believe it's
September.
September.
You know, Jeanette, you would think that with LaVoy's story that his story would die. You know what I mean? Just because the American attention span is so short.
But when people come and see this film, it resonates with them. It resonates in their hearts, and they know that what happened to him was wrong, and they want to see justice. And I'm so grateful for all of you that continue to support us. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Yeah, and hello, Carolyn. Welcome to our viewing.
Just love the light in my eye.
So we're going to be out on the road after March, after Jeanette's finished with the cowboy experience, and we'll be back in Texas, Virginia, and the Northeast. We're booked out till September, so get in touch with us so we can get you on the books. We're going to be adding some new cool things like online webinars. So stay tuned to Jeanette's newsletter. Stay tuned to our Facebook page on Center for Self-Governance. And we look forward to seeing all of you guys out there face-to-face or online. And really appreciate everyone's support and the fact that we can travel the country, talk to the American people, that we still have the freedom to do that.
I know, barely, because, we've got to be careful with Antifa out there doing and shutting people down and beating people up and all the violence that's out there. But for exercising your First Amendment, we've got to do something about that. Especially, we've got to do something about that.
I've seen newspaper people label her a white supremacist, a sovereign citizen, a domestic terrorist, with no court findings, no guilty verdicts, no due process. And that's all we're asking for. We're just saying, listen, we understand the issue when it comes to white privilege and all of those things. We understand that those issues need to be dealt with. But throwing those labels out and using people as tools, either to kill, to imprison, to destroy business or reputation, that's a serious problem, a public safety concern. And,
it really is.
We want to address that in your community, with Angelique, with Black Lives Matter in Queens, New York, and with Jeanette and her family way out here in northern Arizona. So from sea to signing sea, we want to make all lives matter. We want to make due process great again.
Absolutely. We want justice for LaVoy. We want reform. We want reform of our laws and the definitions of a domestic terrorist. We want some of the definitions of our good words to be corrected, because they've mutilated it, they've warped it, they've morphed it into something that it isn't, and we need to take back the definitions of our good words, like patriot, constitutionalist, Christian. They're becoming these awful things, and we're letting it happen, and we need to stand up. We need to stand.
It's time for us to stand, not in a violent way,
No.
but in a politically decent, civil way to regain control of the meaning of words. And that's what we're doing by coming to your community and showing LaVoy's story and showing you to the degree that people are willing to go to kill people for their political beliefs, but also to get justice for this family, to teach the American people civics so that we can make our country livable again.
Yeah. Due process, great.
Where we could coexist.
Yeah.
Right.
And this time on this trip, we are not taking any peanut M&Ms. No peanut M&Ms.
Hey, 47-pound bags of M&Ms.
Somebody wanted an update on our peanut M&Ms. We're not taking any.
Well, hey, Sparky went out to the store today, and he was going to be like, hey, do you guys need some M&Ms or whatever? I'm like, no, I don't want 47 pounds of bags of M&Ms. Okay.
Yeah, and I have to do a big shout out to our spouses, to Pam and to Stephen, a.k.a. Sparky. Thank you. Thank you so much for the support that you give both me and Mark. We couldn't do this without them. I can't say that enough. We love you both.
Yeah, likewise. You guys are amazing. All the supporters out there across the country, and all of those of you who are starting to pay attention to the story to learn about it. We just want to have conversation and dialogue to figure out how we can make due process great again across the country. So thanks to all the supporters.
Hey, Jeremiah. I see you.
Jeremiah Loftus, shout out to the director. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Everybody, make sure those hearts are flowing for Jeremiah. He's the man. There they go. Jeremiah, the director of the film, is on Facebook Live. Whoop, whoop. Awesome.
There's so many great people that have stood behind us and given so much. Jeremiah is the sweet little Faith, who wrote all the music for the series of LaVoy Dead Men Talking. And, you've got Geneva and Jordan and Brian and Charity. Oh my gosh, all these artists that are just amazing artists writing music for this, because they believe in liberty and they believe in freedom and they believe in justice for LaVoy and they believe in due process and they want to see America great again.
Absolutely. All right, guys, we're going to sign off. We'll give you an update here, I guess, after the cowboy experience. Huh?
Maybe I'll do an update
from
while
the cowboy.
on horse.
Yeah, from the cowboy. I want to see you do an update with mud up to your chin.
Mud up to my chin. It should be an interesting week.
All right, guys. We'll take care. We'll see you on the happy trails.
Bye.